Welcome to today's live events here on Variety TV Central. But we have an announcement first. Coming up December 17th to the 21st, live on this channel, VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019. Once again, VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019. A 4-day gaming charity event live on this channel for the American Cancer Society. Once again, this is a 4-day charity event live where we have different casters, streamers all across Twitch, where the whole community comes together for this amazing cause, helping to free the world from cancer. Come join us live for 4 days straight on this channel. Join the hype, the fun, the incentives, and all the action live on this channel. Once again, you don't want to miss the VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019 live for only 4 days straight. Coming this winter, starting at noon PST. Alright, so welcome everyone to Tetris Tuesdays. Hold on, let me see the chat here. Hold on a second, I have so many tabs opened up. But welcome everyone to VTV Tetris Tuesdays live. That was my first announcement. Like I said, you did not want to miss the start of the show because I did have something special planned. But there is not, I still have more things planned. But once again, the VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019. Before we start the tournament and everything else like that, you know, I do want to make this very clear. It is, our biggest event here at VTV, biggest event of the year. Well, let me just change the music up. Hold on a second. So yeah, this is our biggest event of the year, the Summer Splash. Sorry, Christmas-a-thon, not Summer Splash. My bad. And this year, we're doing it for the American Cancer Society, and I am personally glad to be be a part of this, and do this for a great cause. So for those of you who are new, we're going to explain a little about like how this whole marathon works. So, we have during these 4 days straight, in this marathon, and a lot of different streamers that are going to be on this channel streaming. Most of them are a part of the Variety TV casting team, but some of them are guests from across Twitch, who come together with us, to help support, our marathon and the cause behind it. So it's always a great thing to see everyone involved, of course, and just always a blast to have. So like I said, the Christmas-a-thon is an event you definitely do not want to miss, and this year it's going to be, I believe, so much more hype. Going to be one of the most hype ones that we've had. So once again, the VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019, mark your calendars, December 17th to the 21st, this year, starting at noon Pacific Standard Time. Of course, it's going to be on this channel. So I know some of you are wondering, like, what is exactly going to happen? So we're going to have a lot of different streamers taking different time slots in here. So you'll always see, every few hours you see a new streamer coming on here, to have fun while we do this for a great cause. So it's always going to be kind of switching back and forth between different streamers. But if you also want to know how to help out, even if you don't want to stream, some ways that you can contribute early on, it would be always be a big help. For one, to go to the Discord to stay up to date with the event. This is our biggest event of the year. Like I said, you can join the Discord there to learn more about it. Right there. And also follow us on Twitter at VarietyTV. Let people know what's going on. You can actually, if you're on the Discord server, you can download this poster right here and share it with your friends and family. Share it on Twitter, but you will also see a pinned post on Variety TTV at Twitter. You'll see our pinned post. Like and retweet that post. I'm gonna actually, Payload, could you please, and welcome Payload as well, could you please link the Twitter post for this, just to give people some access if they don't want to search through manually on Twitter. But like I said, Variety TTV, go ahead, check out the Twitter as well, and let people know, about the great things that are going on. Thank you very much, Payload, for showing that. That's the Twitter status there. So go ahead, let people know about what's going on, and like, retweet, send it out there the whole month. Just like, retweet, let's keep getting it out there, and getting people involved, and just sharing this for everyone to enjoy you know, watching us have fun and also having fun, you know, as a viewer yourself as well, with this amazing charity. So this is, I mean, amazing event. This is, like I said, biggest event of the year. We always have a blast doing it. You know, all the streamers, all the people who watch always come back, and we just love having this amazing experience with the community. So, you know, like I said, thank y'all for you know, giving me a bit of time to explain and you know, share this huge announcement, huge event with y'all. It's also announced on the Discord, so you can check out more info there. If you're a streamer and want to help out and want to stream with us, be a part of this, you know, on screen and everything like that, you can sign up to be a streamer on this marathon. And it's an easy process, takes about 30 seconds to 60 seconds to sign up, whatever, 30 to 60. Or you can talk to me personally on Discord and tell me what times when we can get you set up, things like that. So we're gonna go to that in a minute there. But once again, the VTV Christmas Marathon 2019, I'm gonna actually leave this up on the bottom here. Once again, now let's go back to our main event, the VTV, sorry, Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25 today. Oh, I almost lost track of the actual event that's going on today. VTV Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25 live on Twitch here. And like I said, thank you all for sticking by for the announcement and things like that. We're gonna go ahead and get started here very soon, very shortly, and I'm gonna show you all the brackets. Like I said, so if you're new here, this is a double elimination tournament, best of 3 until the semifinals, more importantly winner semis, in which it becomes a best of 5 match. And this is a you get one warm up only before your matches as well. And if you're new, want to keep up with the bracket, stay up to date with the tournament real time, just do / bracket to see who's competing live at the time, so you can just stay up to date with that, and you won't have to ask around, you know, who's who and what's what in the bracket there. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to actually bring the tourney browser up. This is going to take a while because I have probably 40 tabs opened for several different reasons. So this will take a little bit longer than usual to set everything up, because I had to do quite a bit to set up the today's events. But here we go for today's brackets, folks. For those of you who have entered so far, you can still enter possibly if you want, but I'll only give that like a few 2 minutes tops. Here we have it. You see a lot of people here today, a lot of people who are vets in here, so not necessarily anyone new, but we do have a new competitor, Backstab. Welcome Buckstab to the VTV Tetris Tuesday experience. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you updated your sprint time, or I think Slubers updated his sprint time, but if you have a higher one, just please let me know, because the sprint time document is not updated that well. You know, we have a lot of people who are busy who update the document, so we'll have to, you know, allocate more towards that as well. So my apologies there, you know, concerning the bracket. So if for the most part, you know, if you do have a PB and we haven't got a hold of that yet, just please let me know, just DM me your PB. So yeah, we're still updating the brackets. Like I said, it's not total yet, but 20 yet, that does count actually. So that does put Fizzle 28.1. That means Fizzle moves up 2 slots in the seedings to go up right to number 3. That is quite a PB sprint update. And you hear the Tetris or Tetris thing in the back there. So let me just let's see. All right, so here we go. Here are the brackets here, the 1st through 10th seed. Now it is updated correctly here. I know I don't have 40 tabs of Tetris, Paylord. If I did, oh man, there's a lot of things to unpack today, a lot on my mind right now. So I apologize if things go out of whack there, as far as like where I'm at commentating mentally there. So let's go ahead and update this bracket here. The VTV Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25 today. 10 seeds here. The bracket. We're going to start the tournament right now. and to get to round 1 here shortly. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open up the Tetris browser, and we're going to go ahead and start a room here very soon. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, so here we go. Tetris browser. Let's move this out of here because I'm still in the lobby right now. So we're going to make a new lobby called the VTV tournament. For those of you who are new, the lobby is always called VTV tournament. 2-player limit, of course, spectate only if you are not participating or competing in that current match. Spectate only, otherwise you will have to be kicked from the room, and we don't want to have to kick people from the room there. So go ahead and join VTV tournament, and let's go ahead and get this tournament started with round number 1. For those of you who have not seen it yet, do exclamation mark bracket to see all the brackets, all the matches in the bracket. But round 1 is going to be Rutabaga versus Mikami, and also be sure, if you join the losers bracket, to play out your matches separately, and also report your scores to us in the Discord as well. But round 1 is going to be Rutabaga versus Mikami. It's going to be a great matchup to watch, I think, between these two. And while they do warm up, I do have something special for these two if they decide to warm up here. So Mikami is coming. Let's get the Mikami hype music going on. This is for oh wait, hold on. Oops, hold on a second. The chat is up like that. Let me not do that. Okay, 200%. Never mind. I was gonna play the hype music, but we'll do that for next time. So let's go ahead and show HQ, show stat. Wait, no, not stats. Yeah, show HQ, show stats. Oh, okay. There we go. Good luck. Have fun between the two. The warm up was too quick for me to play the pre-hype music for either of them. So let's go ahead. Go right to the way. I don't know why my music is low, but we have a rare opener here for making me coming up right now. Actually, coming into this match, I actually missed the first few seconds there because I was still updating my my screen. So my apologies about that. But it seems like right now Mikami coming in with a clean playing field. Rutabaga sort of cleaning up some of that garbage that's being piled up right now, trying to get that down stack combo set up. But Mikami doing a great job of keeping the playing field a little bit lower with that slight advantage there. Rutabaga getting piled up against just a slightly more. Looking for see some setups. We might see some things during this match where Rutabaga goes for those consistent BD cannon setups. Doesn't seem like he's looking for that right now. Just looking to clean this garbage and set up a playing field to where he can sort of establish more combo specifically to counterplay from Mikami's down stacking as well. But there goes a huge well there, down stack from Mikami coming onto Rutabaga right now. Both players though with an even playing field. It is quite a close match right now between these two. Mikami and Rutabaga really just waiting for those setups. And there goes a sort of a misstep there from Rutabaga with the ZPs, trying to get the setup there, but he's going to get an overhang to try to clear off this clutter here. But Rutabaga is now in some danger of topping out here soon. If Mikami does manage to capitalize on that situation there, that could be a potential top out. But it seems that Rutabaga does a nice job of cleaning that up pretty well, and making his playing field even more clean here. As we can see, some clean garbage wells, a lot of garbage coming onto Mikami's way right now, but still both players being very consistent here with this down stacking, making sure that they don't play too aggressively, just waiting to clean up their playing field so they can have a better position to set up the combos when their opponent gets too greedy. But it seems like neither player, Mikami or Rutabaga, seems to be wanting to get so greedy right now. They're just sitting up there, typical double T-spin Tetris setups until one of them will make a misstep or so. So they're kind of playing this out patiently, between the two. But it seems like there goes a huge down stack there from Rutabaga, but Mikami is able to offset that damage coming in with some we kind of played cleaning up the garbage. So both players doing an amazing job right now of keeping that down stack game consistent and keeping the playing fields more clear. They don't have to worry about those greedy plays going aggressive for those combos. So it is going to be quite a close match, and it will turn out to be a longer match than usual that we have in these first rounds here, with both players being kind of more so kind of even in this matchup here, not only with their sprint times, but also their time played, and it just kind of improvements here with their skill level. It's going to be quite an interesting match, and it'll look to be an interesting bracket. Whoever, if it will move on into the winners bracket from this match. So you can't really say he's gonna be a clear winner off this matchup here in this series, but it seems like Rutabaga is getting a bit of garbage piled up here. Was almost Danger topping out here soon. That was a clean down stack there, very quick reversal there from the garbage being sent from Mikami, and now Rutabaga is looking up to set up a better position. The playing field is cleaner right now for Rutabaga, but there goes a misdrop from that T piece, trying to set up the double T spin as well. But it seems like once again both players just trying to not play aggressive. They're just waiting for that right opportunity to capitalize on the opponent's mistake. So like I said, it is going to be quite a stalemate in this matchup right now. Just going to kind of wait to see who can force a top out and put their opponent in a more dangerous position. It seems like Rutabaga is almost in a dangerous position right now, almost getting that top out, but it seems like he was able to clear through and tuck in or glide the L piece just quickly enough to set up another down stack combo. So this is, like I said, a very close matchup. I believe we're almost 2 minutes into this match so far. And also, yeah, go ahead, Paylor, you can run it by me later with the setups. I am always open to different sort of looks that we can have with the TT setup there. So it seems like Rutabaga coming in, setting up a he has a huge wall there, set up a nice Tetris, and there goes the top outs there for making me, and that's going to be a 1-0 so far for Rutabaga, taking the lead in the series so far. Just a huge clean well there to allow the Tetris into T-spin double combo, but there goes an early misdrop, series of misdrops there for Rutabaga that might cost him a little bit there if he cannot clean up this garbage soon, and it could be devastating. But it seems like Mikami was not able to get the aggressive play in it just in time, but a good start there coming in for Mikami in this matchup so far. But Rutabaga, with the lead in the series, does have a chance to build out that momentum. This is match point, so it seems like Mikami is playing for survival, so Rutabaga can be a little bit more calm, kind of knowing that Mikami's not more of the not playing aggressive against him right now. It seems like there's a bit of danger in the top up position, but Rutabaga is not able to capitalize on this because of those misdrops on his side as well. So unfortunately, that could have been a potential top out there, forcing Mikami into a bad position, but also Rutabaga getting into a bad position of his own with those misdrops there, trying to set up his combos there as well. But there is some clean garbage. It seems like now both players again approaching a stalemate here, not going for those aggressive plays right now. Yes, this is a match point. Well, the first game was, yeah, they already did their warm-up actually. So we had, this is the first match just happened, Gabriel. So yeah, the warm-up was already played. This is the second official match of the series so far. But welcome to the Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25, and there goes a huge top out there coming in. I missed the top out there, and Mikami is going to tie up the series now, and it seems like that momentum is going to be shifted back into Mikami's favor. And now this was this is going to be an intense matchup here. Both players, like I said, this was going to be a close series. It's going to come down to the wire now, with both players having a game in the series. This is match point for both now, but it seems like Rutabaga with a very nice playing field. It's low and clean right now, but Mikami does have an opportunity to go ahead and down stack. There is a huge well down the right side, and that's going to set up a huge garbage well for Rutabaga as well. Rutabaga kind of misplacing, the setup there for the combos a little bit. That might have caused him. That goes a potential top out here soon. There goes the top out there, Mikami with a huge spike, and that's going to be a 2-1 series win. GG for Mikami, coming in and winning that series. What an intense series, and Mikami coming away, stealing the victory with a 2-1 lead. But before we go into the next match, I do have one thing for that victory music coming on for Mikami. So I got one thing special for you, Mikami. This is for your victory. It was either you or FAQ that had to win or warm up in this match. Let me just go ahead and do this one thing for you, Mikami. Just let me pause real quick. Hold on. The hype music coming in for Mikami winning that set there. And this is just a meme here from a previous stream I've watched on Mikami's channel there. But anyway, we're not going to play that the whole time. Let's go back to the match here. Sorry about that, folks. Hope y'all enjoyed that little anime meme. Anyway, back to the second match of round 1. Back to the second match of round number 1. Let's go ahead and get back into the swing of things. Like I said, to look at today's bracket, just do exclamation mark bracket. We are going to go to suboptimal, and Buck is a quite a young. Wait, hold on. What is Buck Gabriel? Does anyone hold on? Let me see if that's the name here. Well, sorry, I have so many tabs open up. This is going to be a pain in the ass. I have, like I said, 40 tabs open up. This is not optimal here. All right, so Gabriel is actually Buck. So like I said, this is Gabriel's first tournament. I will update the brackets here a little bit later as well. But so this seems like Gabriel's first tournament here, making a name for himself here in the VTV Tetris Tuesday series. I believe this is a warm-up right now, so we kind of get a scope of some of the things that Gabriel might do, and it seems like, you know, we might, you know, kind of see some setups that are kind of in a sense similar to you know, Eddie's, you know, going for the forward. He just kind of went for a 3-wide well, but I'm not quite sure if that'll be kind of the main style of something that he wants to do there, you know, during this matchup. So not much to tell, you know, in this particular matchup. We don't have, you know, much data and, you know, history behind it, but we're glad to see the debut match here in round number 1 for Gabriel versus Suboptimal here. So an endurance test in that match indeed, really big. But here we go, a huge PC clear there coming in from Suboptimal in the first opener. That goes a little bit of a misdrop there from Suboptimal. That could have been a he could have capitalized on that play and got the top out there, but now Gabriel's gonna have a chance to also reverse the play here from the huge opener, and that's gonna be a top out pretty soon if Suboptimal's able to find the pieces to clear out. There goes an eyepiece. That's not really good when you're trying to clean out there. He's looking for the setup there, and the eyepiece almost just barely touching the top out zone, and that's gonna be an intense save there coming in from Suboptimal. And now he is going to clear the pieces there, almost in danger of topping out with zero. And what a save coming in from Suboptimal. That was an insane back-to-back reversal play coming in from his misdrops there. That was very intense there in just the first few seconds of the match. What an insane recovery from Suboptimal, and now he's going to set himself up for a, you know, a possible a lead here, looking to top out Gabriel from the PC clear setup. Now I wonder if he can kind of get that again and build up the momentum, but we did see it coming in. Now Gabriel is going to go for that 3-wide setup that we saw in the warm-ups now, but so Optimal kind of chipping away at that garbage right now that Gabriel is setting, so it's not going to really do that much damage here that we have seen, you know, just earlier on, just a few minutes ago. But now Gabriel is in some danger of topping out very soon. Can Suboptimal capitalize on this position here this time around? It seems like he's going to set up for that T-spin double into Tetris, and that is going to be just some more garbage building up. Gabriel's not able to find those pieces in time to downstack here, but he needs to just clear that line. And there goes the top out there for Gabriel, and Suboptimal coming in with the 1-0 series lead. That is that was quite an insane first match there from these two, especially that recovery. Can somebody please clip that? Please clip that if you are, you know, spectating as well, because that was an insane, you know, test of perseverance and endurance there on Suboptimal's part as well. And it seems like, you know, a huge opener again. Good setup there for Suboptimal, putting the pressure on early. Suboptimal being one of the more aggressive players. Yeah, I never delete VODs after this stream. Our VODs are saved on the VTV channel, but Gabriel is now in danger of topping out here just a little bit, not finding the pieces in time. That goes a top out there for Suboptimal with a clean sweep. 2-0. GG for Suboptimal, moving on to round 2 in the winners bracket. Just a nice match there coming in from Suboptimal. Like I said, just a clean first match. textbook recovery there from the near top out, just one piece away, one grid away, just from topping out there and being able to kind of downstack, just we saw similar things like that happen, in Corona and Cheap's case when they were, just so close to topping out there. And we kind of have one of even some of our biggest clips here as well, highlights, as far as the tournament goes, when we see those huge recoveries. But that's going to really, play off to his advantage there in the future of the, of these next few rounds. But let's go and update the tournament browser. We're going to move on to round 2 in just a minute, but it seems like we're going to have to update the brackets here. So we're really big. I'm sorry, hold on. Was it making me or... yeah, making me did when she did. Yeah, my bad. Like I said, my mind's all over the place right now. Got like 40 tabs and all that stuff opened up. So make me with that 2-1 win, and then we also had suboptimal with the 2-0. But nonetheless, though, Buck making that match very interesting, and definitely we're gonna see, I believe, a lot more later on from Buck here in the tournament as well. Let's kind of see if they can make that deep run and whatnot. But yeah, you can be coming with the 2-1. And like I said, if you're in the lower brackets down here, make sure when you get your opponent to play the brackets out separately, play the matches out, and please report your scores to us. Well, let's go on to round number 2 now. We're going to start round number 2 with Mystery versus Making Me. Very similar names. And can we get the hype music going on for... did they didn't start. So Mystery and Making Me coming in for round number 2. Let's go ahead and once again get this Making Me hype music for the wolves, right? Okay, that's enough bullying for today. I'm not gonna bully Making Me anymore here. So my apologies, folks. Just I found that meme hilarious. So I don't know about y'all, but anyway. So here we go, Mystery versus Making Me coming in for the start of round number 2. Like I said, if you want to keep up with the brackets, do exclamation mark bracket as well. So let's go to the room here. They are going to go for one warm up here coming into the match, but it seems like Mystery coming back into form as well. We do see 2 players, 2 previous Tetris Tuesday champions in this tournament here today, Mystery and Corona. So we're gonna just from previous things we've gathered, their match history, their the tournament history as well. We will kind of expect to see Mystery and Corona making these deep runs in the tournament as well, and Making Me with the more ayayas here coming soon. So that's going to be interesting to see, but also that intense matchup from Making Me and Rutabaga. I can't speak, but Making Me and Rutabaga earlier on in round number 1. Even my pronunciation is insane right now. I believe we will kind of see that tenacity kind of build up for Making Me as well, leading into the tournament, making a deep run as well. So we could see both of these players even making that deep run. But anyway, let's go into the match now. Good luck, have fun. We saw a bit of a misdrop there early on with the opener from Making Me, so that is gonna set Making Me back just a little bit versus Mystery here. Now Mystery is going to set up some devastating combos here, coming back and forth, just right now trying to clean up the playing field, getting those early garbage piles coming on here soon. And there goes a Tetris into a T-spin double, and that's going to be a huge pile up there for Making Me. Will she be able to go ahead and try to downstack this? There is a well that's going to open up here, but once again sending Mystery some more wells of his own to clear, so that could be advantageous for him as well there. And there goes a huge well building up for Making Me right now. Can they downstack here soon enough, or will Mystery get the top out there soon? I don't think Making Me will be able to get that there, and that's going to be a 1-0 series lead there for Mystery. An intense, consistent playing field, and combos coming left and right, and there goes a huge clear coming in for Mystery in the first round of the match there. That's going to be a huge opener coming in, but now Making Me is going to set the damage back to Mystery here. But once again, that might not be the best in Mystery's case there as well, because for Making Me's case, since Mystery's one of those players who's able to kind of downstack very, very quickly and set up that counterplay, as we can see, sending the damage right back onto Making Me, as it was sent onto him before. But now Making Me is putting Mystery in a bit of a dangerous position right now, needing to clear off just a few lines, about 2 lines here before getting back into this top of position there. Will Mystery be able to do it? There goes a huge chop out there coming soon, and that goes to 2-0 series win there. GG for Mystery. Moving on. Oh, oh my mic is probably loud. My bad, folks. If my mic is loud, because my phone was playing my thing. But let me know if my mic is too loud, like blaring out. Just please let me know so I can. Yeah, that was incredibly loud. But there goes a 2-0 series win. GG for Mystery. Let's update these brackets. Yeah, I don't know why my thing just replayed back. But let me know, folks, if my mic is too loud. Like, seriously, I will be more than happy to go ahead and turn that down a little bit. I will do that right now. So, can y'all tell me if my mic is too loud for a second? Like, is it blaring out? Or just fine, just so I can update. I mean, like, edit the the volumes and the settings a little bit. So now, all right. So it seems okay. Thank you for letting me know, everyone. But you can always turn it down yourselves. Let me just adjust my stand. So we have round number 2 coming in. Ichiban versus Lubris, the second match of round number 2. Virtuoso, I don't believe, is Ichiban here. So Virtuoso, if you're not Ichiban, please go ahead and spectate, because we are doing a tournament. Yeah, I move it because I have to reposition my mic sometimes, so my bad. That's the only time I like when my mic seems like it's falling down, because the stand is not very stable on my desk here. I need to get a new desk, because it keeps the wood isn't like more so of a plastic content, so it won't really hold up the stand there too good. So Ichiban, could you please join the room? We're gonna go ahead and give you 60 seconds to join. Otherwise, we'll have to probably put you into the losers bracket. So somebody please ping Ichiban in the match here right now. Ping him in Discord if he cannot join, or Ichiban, I'm not quite sure. Ichiban or Ichiban, whatever you want to pronounce it as. But if he does not join the match here, then we will have to place him into the losers brackets, and from there, it'll continue to things will continue to move on. So if he doesn't play in the losers bracket, then that will be an automatic DQ in the losers bracket there. So we don't really want to encourage DQs too much, so we're gonna give him 1 minute. I'm gonna give another 60 seconds here. He's not even in the lobby here as well, so we have to ping him somewhere on Discord here. So if he doesn't join, we're just gonna go ahead and move on into the next match here. Let's make sure that we can do that. So while he is joining the lobby, let's go ahead and just update the brackets once again. Ichiban versus Lubris is the next matchup, and you just go ahead and do exclamation mark bracket to update and report those scores. But also be sure to catch us on Twitter. Let people know on Twitter about the tournament today using hashtag Tetris Tuesday while we are waiting. But also, do not forget the big announcement: the Variety TV Christmasathon 2019 this year, from December 17th to the 21st, starting at noon at PST, benefiting the American Cancer Society. So, all right. So let's see, is he back yet? So Ichiban is not back yet, unfortunately. We cannot wait much longer, so we're gonna have to place Ichiban into the other bracket. So that's it's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to go ahead and just declare Lubris winner here by default, and move on into round number 3. So the next match is gonna be Corona versus Suboptimal. So Buckstab, what I would do, Buckstab, if Ichiban does not come on in 3 minutes, just count that as win. Just go ahead and play the match here in round 2 versus Make Me, because then that means you automatically also win by default, and we'll move on into round number 2 in the losers bracket. So Michima does not come in 3 minutes during your matchup. Just go ahead and play Mikami versus Mikami right there, and you're all set to go. So that will count as also a default win there, or DQ. So here we go. Oh, that's not Corona there. I'm sure of that. Okay. So we have Cubic Square here. I don't know what's going on here. So let's see. Can we please get someone to? We need to kick the player. Oh, thank you very much. We have a mod here coming into action. Thank you very much to our JS mod, or the JS mod, delicious, very reliable JS mod. So I don't understand why people come into tournament rooms and start playing the match in the middle of a tournament. Because, like not to I'm not angry or anything about it, but if you see tournament in the name of the room, just it is common courtesy, please do not play a match during the oh, okay, that's what happens. Okay, so that's just the algorithm. Okay, I see. I had no clue of that. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, we do have some trolls, that come and occasionally try to play in the room, but tournament streamed here. All right, so here we go. Now we're back into the swing of things. My apologies about that little interruption, but we have Corona versus Suboptimal coming into round number 2, starting off the 3rd match here, and I believe they're going to go in for a warm-up coming here soon. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Let me see. So they are going to go for a warm-up. So yeah. So what'll happen is you and Mikami go ahead and play in another room, Gabriel, and you go ahead and report those scores once you're done, and you'll be good to go. You'll be set, and from there on, report the scores in Discord, and you'll be yeah. So turn on the music just a little bit here as well. All right, so here you go. I believe these two are warming up. There is no GLHF yet, so. Let's see. So as we were up here, Corona also, being one of the players to join us very recently, coming in from a few weeks off of Tetris Tuesday as well. So we're happy to see Corona here again, coming back with a vengeance here. So it's going to be interesting to see, kind of how this develops, the next few weeks, and we'll kind of see just the new monster, that some people become when they come back from breaks on Tetris Tuesday. Speaking of tournaments, we're gonna also, I want to touch up on. I forgot to talk about this during the start of today's, tournament announcements, but the CTWC, which is the Classic Tetris World Championship, which we'll talk about later. But for those of you who did watch, we're gonna. I'll mention that later. But anyway. Good luck, have fun. Here goes a huge, early top out there, actually, from Corona, setting off the tone pretty clear here, and that it's going to already be a 1-0 series lead coming in for Corona versus Suboptimal, already making it look a huge statement here. Corona once again, coming in, less from one of the other weekends ago, heading off with the momentum from the Dow Tetris tournament. Placing quite far. Also, we can see just the momentum and just the improvements in that gameplay. Corona with that 2-0, making a clear statement, that 2-0 series lead. So GG for Corona there, and that's gonna be it seems like a very heavy statement. So let's go ahead and move that 2-0. Why is there? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna change the music up a little bit. Let me just change the music here. There we go. So anyway, now let's go back to the tournament brackets. Once again, do exclamation mark bracket to see who's competing. The last match of tournament, round number 2, we have Fizzle versus Mr. FAQ. Fizzle versus Mr. FAQ. Let's go ahead and bring these two into the bracket. Fizzle versus Mr. FAQ. Let's go ahead and do that there, coming back into the Tetris browser. I believe these two are ready to go. They're going to see if they want to warm up or not. Well, I wish I could glance at your stream during the match, but I have 40 different tabs opened up, and it'll I'll have to, yeah, I wish I could, like, but yeah, next time remind me to do that as well. But this is warm-ups though, so I mean, warm-ups, we can probably do that actually right now. So I will kind of make a little leeway here and see if I can manage my Wayne a little bit during this warm-up match here. Let's see, give me a second. Let's see what this is all about here. So we have another bit of that warm-up music coming in from FAQ in the stream there. More specifically, we have for FAQ and Make Me, these two are both coming in with the ayayas here today, and this is okay. All right, let's go back to the stream here, but thankfully these are warm-ups here, so I'm not actually all right, so warm-ups are not even, it's not the match, it's the warm-ups when you have the real fun here on Tetris Tuesday. But let's go back to the match here. Fizzle versus FAQ, and good luck, have fun to both here. As we can see, a clean playing field, clean setup. FAQ coming in with the DT cannon to open this up here. And that's going to be a huge coming in from both players, actually, sending off a huge, huge combo of garbage here, but also both doing a great job of down stacking here as well. But it seems like, oh, FAQ coming in as well with the huge down stack combo. So both players with kind of even playing field. This is a very close match here. Will FAQ put up down stack through this as well? Can this setup go in? It seems like they're going to need that long piece coming in. That's going to be a top out there from Fizzle onto FAQ with a 1-0 series lead. So Fizzle versus FAQ here. Once again, Fizzle with a match point right now, but FAQ coming in with it, punishing the greed there, coming in from the punishing the aggressive play, but FAQ being able to offset the damage. He saw right away he cannot go for that play, aggressive play early on in the match there, so he had to just settle for the down stack combo to avoid that top out. Just a great read there from Fizzle, versus FAQ there. He could have been topped out, but he played it smart, kind of a little bit patient and composed. He saw the play coming in before it even happened there. He was able to make that counter play effectively right after that happened there, so avoiding that damage in a position where he would be topped out here. So Fizzle reading the match pretty well, and now it seems like Fizzle though is getting a lot of garbage being piled up right now, still in danger of being topped out here, but it seems like not really a lot of optimal pieces coming in. But that was a nice L spin, but that still unfortunately is going to be a top out there. FAQ just doing a great job of punishing that sort of that aggressive play start early on from Fizzle, but nice effort to save the match there. But now this is going to be a 1-1 series tie here, but Fizzle going aggressive once again at the start of the match there. FAQ with the crucial misdrop there, and that's going to be an easy top out there. 2-1. GG for Fizzle, moving on into round 3. So great job here for Fizzle, and let's go ahead and update that bracket here as well. So have Mikami and so my apologies about that. So each span, we had to move to the losers bracket because of the AFK there, but I'm not sure if Mikami and Buck started their match. So like nothing personal, anything like that. Just we have to stick with tournament rules and things like that. I have to be responsible to apply the rules that we. So if they haven't started yet, you still have a chance to play that. I'm not quite sure what's going on with Big Me and Buck here. I did take a glance actually. I saw the warm up match music. Is that a mod for Tetris or like? Anyway, sorry. So Fizzle, I believe, yeah, that was 2-1. Fizzle with a 2-1 match there, and that's going to be right there. So moving on in round number 3. So before we go to round number 3, let's see if we can update these brackets here a little bit. So FAQ and Rutabaga, just make sure you play your matches out and report the scores to us post stream. So each band, unfortunately, what's going on here is if Bucky and Make Me have already started playing their match, and unfortunately that'll have to be still count within the DQ there. But if not, if they have not started, you can go ahead and still play the match there. So that's how that's gonna. Like I said, I don't like to cue people, but I have to stay consistent with the rules as well, and for Tetris Tuesday there to be fair to people and whatnot. But I believe, yeah, so we're gonna update the brackets there. I believe we're set. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with round number 3, Mystery and Salubrious. What an intense tournament today. A lot of clean matchups and just some great plays coming back and forth. Just very intense today, in these matchups, and kind of something that it's interesting to see, kind of these close to matchups here too. Even if it is a sweep, they do apply a lot of pressure, for each of the series here. So let's go into round number 3 here, which is going to be Mystery versus Salubrious coming up here next. So Mystery and Salubrious they are gonna start off round number 3. So Mystery and Salubrious coming in for round number 3. I'm not sure if they're here yet. So Mystery and Salubrious, go ahead and please join the room for round number 3, and then we'll get started here as well. So Salubrious is ready to go in the match, and so is Mystery. I believe they are going to warm up. I'm not too sure if they are going to warm up or not. Oops, my bad. But either way, we will see how this turns out. My bad. We will kind of turn the volume up just a little bit here as well. Put about 40. All right, so are the okay, so they are warming up right now. So alright, so Mystery and Salubrious here coming in clean with the warm up here. Let me just turn on the mic just a little bit. Alright, so like I said, Salubrious also actually that was a mistake. There are 3 past Tetris Tuesday tournament champions here in today's tournament here. So we see a lot of people trying to come back to reclaim their title. So Salubrious, also one of these players, one of the elite players here, in the tournament that we can see make a deep tournament run, be a finalist, semi-finalist here, contending really for that title, and trying to challenge Mystery and Corona for that place, coming up there, climbing the ladder in the supremacy of this tournament. As far as who's won the most, we still have I believe the record for tournament wins still belongs to Sheep, but we do see people placing themselves in positions as to where they can actually break that record and hold more of those tournament wins underneath their belt. But here we go. Good luck, have fun to both Salubrious and Mystery here coming in today's tournament. I'm not quite sure what's up with the music right now. Why is this so quiet? Okay, so my bad. So here we go. Sleeper versus Mystery. We do have sort of an even playing field right now between these two, but Slubrus with a misdrop there, you know, was looking for that OP setup there, but it seems like Slubrus not having much of a chance to go ahead and tuck in there, and that's going to be Mystery coming in so far with that 1-0 series lead. This is going to be a tough losers bracket. You know, if either Mystery or Slubrus goes down to the bottom. There goes a huge misdrop there from Slubrus with the eyepiece, but still can Slubrus manage to downstack through this? It seems that those are some nice tucks with the L pieces there, and Mystery setting himself back up in a clean position to challenge Slubrus there. Now Slubrus setting up for some those are some clean T-spin double setups there coming in from Slubrus, and now Mystery with a huge downside combo. That's going to be putting on a lot of pressure onto Slubrus right now, but still, nonetheless, Slubrus also doing a great job of downstacking as well. Here, as we can see, Mystery though still with the with that series lead, and you know that momentum there. That's going to be a 2-0 series win there. So GG for Mystery, getting that clean top out there in the end. So that means he's going to move on into the semifinals. So our first semifinalist for today will be Mystery, joined by other players later on. So let's go ahead and take a look. And I'm also going to continue turn down the volume here just a little bit as well. So here we go once again to look at the brackets. Like I said, so let's see. Mystery coming in with a 2-0 versus Slubrus. So that's going to be a clean victory there. Moving on into the semifinals. Our next players to go, our next so we're going to go to Corona and Fizzle soon. And we don't have a match reported or a score reported for each event versus so okay, so they are playing. Each event comes in with a 2-1 versus Buckstab. And now it's going to be each event and making me coming up next here in that match though. So thank you all for keeping us up to date with that. Keep reporting your scores, keep playing it out. But let's go ahead and move on into the next match, which is going to be Corona versus Fizzle coming up here next. Let's go ahead and the last match of round number 3 between these two, Corona and Fizzle. This is going to be so they do not need the warmth. They're going to go straight into it with Corona versus Fizzle taking in this match. Let's see how this goes. Good luck, have fun to both of the players here, and let's kind of see how things will transpire. We don't see any pieces coming down Corona's screen for some reason. Not quite sure what's going on here, but there goes a huge PC clear with the fake out coming in from Corona. I'm not quite sure what just happened there exactly. This is what should we count that as a match? What's going on there? Do we count that as a win, or was that too laggy? We're not going to count that as a match. That was too laggy there. A lag response time. So unfortunately, that is not going to be the case there. FAQ 2-0 versus Suboptimal, which is another match reported score. So thank you for doing that as well. FAQ 2-0 versus Suboptimal. We're going to update that in lower brackets. Keep playing the brackets, report those scores. Salubris at FAQ. Make sure you play out your match as well. Then make me in each event play out your match, and then play the loser of this match here. So let's go ahead. So they're going to restart. they're restarting the match here. And Fizzle with a clean well on the right side of the grid there. But Corona reversing, and that's a nice cleanup there from Corona. That's going to be a top out early on versus Fizzle. Corona with the 1-0 series lead, making quite a statement here early on. And it seems like both players with a clean setup there early on, but it seems like Fizzle is getting a bit more garbage built up against him right now. Missing the eyepiece as well, or that might have been still a part of the setup there. I will say that I'm going to assume that's still part of the setup there. Nice Tetris there coming in from Fizzle here as well. So it seems like there is a bit of lag for some reason. Okay, there goes a huge pile there coming into Fizzle's side of the screen. I'm not quite sure if this is a lag on my end or the lobby itself is still lagging right now. But nonetheless, Fizzle does a nice job of downstacking through that as well. So I guess we can still count the match as legit and valid. being able to play through that. But now Fizzle getting a little bit more garbage piled up against him. Corona setting up for a Tetris into T-spin double setup there right now. As you can see, there it goes right there. 2 Tetrises in a row coming in for Corona, but now Fizzle is in some danger of topping out here soon. So that could be possibly leading up to a 2-0 if Corona manages to capitalize on that situation. But still, Fizzle not going to back down, setting up some clean down stack combos there. There are 3 clean wells of garbage there for Fizzle, so that's going to be, you know, very advantageous in his setup right there. Going to set up for a T-spin double into Tetris once again, not putting Corona on the hot seat for a top out, but Corona not going to back down there as well. Both players kind of even with that playing field right now. Fizzle doing a nice job of keeping, you know, the match alive and down stacking there, but it seems like Fizzle's a bit of danger here with the top out zone, but still managing to get that, but that's not going to be enough, and Corona is going to top out Fizzle in a 2-1 series win. GG for Corona with a nice 2-0 series match. So Corona going to be the second player today to move on into the semifinals, but we're not going to go to the semifinals just yet because we got to set up the brackets a bit more. So Corona with a nice 2-0 lead. Fizzle though still making a great tournament run, a deep tournament run here as well. We have matches reported here. Salubris is 2-0. Salubris is 2-0 versus FAQ. So there's that as well. So I believe Mikami and Ichiban, I don't know if that match is being played out still, but if it is, let us know soon how that is working out. So once that match finishes, we are gonna stream the winner of Losers Bracket round number 2 and go straight onto Fizzle versus the winner of that match. So we're gonna start streaming from this particular match in the Losers Bracket round number 3. I need to drink some water. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, my apologies, folks. So we're gonna wait for this match to play out. I believe Mikami and each one are still playing right now. So what we can do actually is if we copy the link, we can still very well view their match right now and see if that room is going to be open. So let's go ahead and see how that's going to play out here. Oh, we are gonna spec. That's right. So we're gonna take a quick view here at their match up right now. I'm not quite sure who is in the lead as far as the series goes, but we're gonna kind of see how that will play out. So this is Mikami double random, I believe, is supposed to be each round here as well. We don't know exactly who's in lead of the series, but this is looking like a close match. Now for some reason the match here is quite laggy. It's not quite real time, you know, as we would kind of expect. More so some of the things that we might see in TF there. So I guess, we still, nonetheless, we can't really see what's going on. Oh, so it's laggy at first, but from what we can tell in this matchup, it seems like, double random is, kind of dealing with those misdrops though, but Mikami is not capitalizing on that quickly enough there, it seems like, so able to downstack here for a moment. So we're going to keep this match open until it stops lagging here and see how this goes out, but it is a very close and played out match, very close and a gritty match here between these two. I'm not quite sure how far they are both into the series right now, as we speak, but I guess we'll have to find that out and just see how that's will go. All right, 3 minutes 22 seconds. 3 minutes 20 seconds. I'm not sure where exactly they are in this series right now. So also for some reason it seems like why does this match display like that but this one doesn't? So that's weird. Something is kind of off about this. Okay, I'm not quite sure what exactly is off right now, but something is fishy. I can't quite put my fingers on it. I don't really know what exactly it is that is so who won the series there? I say Ichiban. Okay, so Ichiban won the series there. What is the score again? Because I joined it kind of late in that matchup there. So 2-1, Ichiban winning the score. Thank you for letting me know about that. Winning the match there, 2-1. So let's go ahead and go back to the main lobby with Fizzle versus Ichiban here. Coming into the yeah, so won the series. All right, fair enough there. Fair enough. So let's go to round number 3 here once again in the lower brackets. Fizzle versus Ichiban. Go ahead and join the main lobby here. We're gonna stream the match live as well here. So good luck, have fun, both Fizzle and Ichiban. Here we go. Between these two now, double random coming in with a huge opening there versus Fizzle. Without Fizzle doing a great job of down stacking. There goes a huge counterplay there, and that reversal going with a 1-0 series lead so far in favor of Fizzle. Oh, my bad. Oh my god, my bad, folks. Fizzle is 1-0, by the way, for those of you who kind of missed the first few seconds of what I was doing just now. My bad about the screen there. I know that was a mistake on my part. But here we're in the second match. Fizzle with a 1-0 series lead so far. Double round with a bit of a mess up there from the J piece, but still making a statement here. Both players kind of with an even playing field. Fizzle cleaning it up just a little bit, does have an opportunity to go ahead and down stack with this combo here. So that is a bit of an advantage on Fizzle's side if he manages to kind of play this effectively. A huge stack of garbage coming in for each event, but still not really going to be phased off by that. But there is possibly a bit of a misdrop there, but random being able to clear that out. Double random now making a cleaner playing field. This is going to be kind of an even match between these two at the moment. It is a close matchup, so we don't really see a lot of aggressive playstyles happening. Kind of similar to what we saw, with Mikimi versus Rutabaga, and similar as well with Ichiban versus Mikimi as well. When you have both players kind of going for that more conservative playstyle, but we do see Fizzle putting his pedals more aggressively. He's pressing on the pedal on me. That's what I meant to say. Going with that 3-wide setup down in the middle. There's a middle wall there with a 3-wide, and it seems like Fizzle's still looking for that aggressive playstyle, aggressive setup there. But as we saw earlier, in two previous matches, two previous series so far in the tournament, both the players, both kind of not really going too aggressive with that playstyle, just kind of waiting for the opportunity and playing a bit more conservative there, kind of how close the matches get. But Fizzle, though, out of these two players, seems to be the one who's kind of putting on more aggression nonetheless. And as we can see, but De Bruyne is kind of trying to apply a bit more pressure, trying to punish or trying to counterplay Fizzle's aggressive playstyle here in this particular matchup right now. But we see Fizzle with a huge clean well of garbage. That might be it for a double round. That's going to be a 2-0 top out series lead. GG for Fizzle winning that series. And what a tournament run going in so far for Fizzle. So now Fizzle actually, if we take a look, Fizzle going into the loser semifinals, but this is not semifinals yet. Just be aware of that. So this is still a 3-0 series lead. So please don't ask. It's just still a 3-0 series. I mean, not 3-0. My bad. Still, Jesus. Still a best of 3 series. My God, I can't speak that well, but this was with a nice matchup there, going with that 2-0 series win. Still best of 3. Not best of 5 yet until the next round after this. So we are in lower brackets round number 4. What the heck am I still? Oh. What's going on here? So, okay. Who's in the room right now? Can we get God, I forgot about the tournament room, dude. Oh God. So my screen was actually wrong the whole time. I actually meant to go back into this we're gonna make a new room. Yeah. VTV tournaments, and we're gonna emphasize tournaments. Wait, this is the final. All right, so let's go to 2-1. I'll leave a little link for the stream for those people who are who invaded our room so kindly there. But anyway, the new room's called VTV tournament, and all caps this time, so people don't so people get the hint that this is a tournament room here. So I did set up for player limit 2, right? I did that, right? Hold on. Alright, never mind. So now we got Fizzle versus next player coming up here next in the match here, as we can see. Hold on, my bad. We got yeah, Fizzle versus Salubris coming up here next for lower brackets round number 4. And my apologies, folks. I was actually streaming off of the wrong room there during that whole match in Fizzle and Ichiban there. So that was my mistake there, because I didn't go back to the main room in time. It got raided. So yeah, that was my mistake. Anyway, so Fizzle and Salubris up here next. Let's see if they're gonna join the room in time. We're waiting on Salubris. So you versus Salubris. So yeah, Fizzle versus Salubris first. Let's go ahead and get Salubris coming into the match. So where is Salubris? Could somebody please ping Salubris to join the matchup here? So while we are waiting for the match to take place and start here, waiting for Salubris to join, be sure to once again check out and mark your calendars for the VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019 event this year from December 17th to the 21st, 4 days straight, starting at noon PST, live on this channel. VTV Christmas-a-thon 2019, our biggest event of the year here at the Variety TV Gaming Network. Let's go ahead. So we still have best of 3 here in this match. So good luck, have fun versus 2 Fizzle and Salubris here. This is the last match that we have best of 3 until it moves into a best of 5 match. And here we go. Screens can be set up here just right. So Salubris setting up a huge opener here versus Fizzle, now going in for that DT cannon here as well. Salubris putting a lot of pressure early on to Fizzle. Can he capitalize on this situation right now? Fizzle might have had a misdrop there from the L piece, and that could be crucial there for Fizzle. Could be topping out here soon if Salubris gets that down stack. There goes a Tetris there, and Salubris 1-0 series lead versus Fizzle. What a play coming in. Salubris capitalizing well, you know, on the down stack. I mean, sorry, on the misdrop from Fizzle there, and using the opportunity to make that play happen, make the top out happen. And now Salubris kind of leading the series with that momentum coming here in the tournament so far, as we can see. And now Salubris once again setting up some early pressure versus Fizzle. There was a huge line of garbage here on Fizzle's end of the screen, but can Fizzle get that tuck in? It seems like missing the Almost missed the JP stuff, but that goes a huge line of garbage coming in for Fizzle. Will that be a top? Oh, there it is from Salubris. 2-0. GG for that series from Salubris. What a convincing top there. A lot of garbage being sent before a piece can even be placed down there. And now Salubris going to be moving on into the semifinals. So let's go, like I said, do exclamation mark bracket to look at the brackets here today and keep yourselves updated. But what an amazing matchup there coming in for Salubris and Fizzle there. And at the end, Salubris coming in with that 2-0 and that just clean setup there at the end. A lot of garbage being sent, and now that is going to be a semi-final appearance there coming in from Salubris. Fizzle also very close to the semi-final appearance, but still a great tournament run with the quarterfinals appearance here as well. So now we're going to go to the first match of the semifinals with Mystery versus Corona. Let's get that semifinals hype going in the chat. Let's get the flames and Tetris emotes, hard drop emotes in the chat here coming in for Mystery versus Corona, two previous Tetris Tuesday champions, and also the first and second seed of today's matchup here facing off in the semifinals. Will they set themselves up for a rematch possibly in the finals, or will Salubris make, you know, that alleged upset there versus one of these two players? So we're gonna kind of see what plans out here as we go along. But we have Mystery and Corona here. First match at the semifinals. We're gonna wait for Corona to join. He is still joining us as we speak there. So like I said, both players do have an option to opt in for the warm-up, and this is now a best of 5 series. Like I said, a best of 5 series in the semifinals. So just keep that in mind, folks, as we continue on for the rest of today's tournament. So both players are going to go ahead and warm up here, and we will go on from there. So as we enter the tournament here as well, and just a quick reminder, I will make one more reminder about the Christmas-a-thon event, but I will also point towards little raids. So we are going to do a raid after this stream, so stay tuned for the raid after the stream here on the channel. We're going to raid one of our fellow VTV casters here, depending on who is online. We're going to kind of see. We have not raided some people in a while, so depending on who is still online, and I kind of see where we go from there. I do have so far we have 2 choices about who we are going to raid, and I think I know who we're going to start with, definitely. So let's go ahead and go back to the tournament here. They are both still warming up, as we can see. So yeah, 2 things, just going to make the other reminder and then also do a huge raid after the tournament. So stay tuned for that as well as we close off today's events. But this is a best of 5 now, because we are now in the semifinals here, starting off, kicking off the semifinals, the first match with Mystery versus Corona here. And let's see how this will pan out. The first and second seed, 2 previous Tetris Tuesday champions, only one though can reclaim their throne here today when it comes down to the finals. So let's see who is going to set themselves for a finals appearance first, Mystery or Corona. And it seems like Corona coming off early with that early lead starting off. This is the matchup that's been highly anticipated throughout the weeks here. Now Corona with a huge setup there, a huge spike there from Corona. That could be a top out unless Mystery can get the down stack combo. That's not going to be it, and it could not clear through the well. So that's going to be a 1-0 series lead for Corona, already taking control of the series on his end there. There goes a huge setup there coming in for Corona, and now Mystery coming in with a short 3-wide setup there, a 3-wide well on the right side of the grid, putting Corona under a little bit of pressure early on. There goes a bit of a misdrop there. 2 misdrops actually in a row coming in from Mystery, and that could set him up for a little bit of aggressive play against him coming in from Corona. But still, Mystery doing a great job of digging, burning through those misdrops there, and that is going to be once again an even playing field coming in from Mystery, putting the pressure back onto Corona for that top out there. As we see, what a great matchup between these two. and it could really come down to the wire. Possibly they'll kind of revisit it, in the finals. So we'll kind of see how that pans out. Now Corona is having a slight advantage here, cleaning up the grid, but now it seems like Mystery returning the favor back once again. Very close, very similar in that APM as well with the speed, but it seems like Mystery running away slightly with the lead there. But now Corona doing a great job of down second. It is just going to be this back and forth tug of war between these two, kind of who can set up from the down stack combos first, who can get the huge combos and the top out from a clean well garbage. But it seems like this is kind of Corona Mystery's advantage right now. Could tie up the series here, and that's going to be it. 1-1, tying up the series. Mystery with that just as I said, Corona not having the most optimal setup there with the scattered garbage everywhere, so he's not able to clear that as well as Mystery with that clean left well there on his grid. But it seems like though Corona with a huge spike there early on in the match, staying up Mystery for a lot of garbage to clean up here. As we can see, Mystery with a slight misdrop there, and that could be it if Corona does not unless Corona does not capitalize on the situation there. But there is a clean well of garbage there, but it seems like Mystery's going to set up for a huge combo against Corona there, and that goes a huge sack of garbage there. Corona could be topping out here soon. A misdrop there coming in from the L piece, and could this be a top out, or will Corona save it? What a miraculous recovery. Could be it, but that's going to be a 2-1 series lead so far, and now Mystery is in match point versus Corona. So will Mystery go ahead and make the finals appearance first, or can it come down to Corona as well? Corona with now Mystery has taken control of the series. This is match point for Mystery so far. So now if he manages to get this downside combo in here cleanly enough and set up the garbage better, it could be that finals appearance coming in first for Mystery. Like I said, a clean appearance. There goes a 4-wide setup there coming in for Corona. That's going to be a possible top out here, and there it goes. Corona tying up the series, and that's going to be game 5, ladies and gentlemen, here in the tournament today. So game 5 coming in. What an intense and close series. Definitely would be very much more hyped to see this as a finals rematch between Mystery and Corona. Anything could really happen. We could also have the bracket reset here in this double elimination tournament. But now this is anyone's game with the match on the line. This is match point for both players. A 2-2 series lead. Both previous champions. Who's going to really be hungrier to reclaim that throne, as as we see in this matchup, and who wants to have more of those titles underneath their belt? It seems like Corona is coming off with a slight lead, more of a clean playing field. That it was a nice J-tuck there coming in from Corona, and it seems like he's still cleaning up the field. I think that was going to be an effective setup, but he just decided just to settle for that T-spin double and continue it on. There goes a DT cannon setup there. That could be huge there, and that's going to be Corona taking on the series, top out versus Mystery. GG for Corona, moving on into the finals. So now Corona moves on into the finals here, the first of these two to go on. But the question is, will these two meet in the finals here again and get that rematch, or will Salubris crush those dreams of Mystery there of becoming yet again a Tetris Tuesday tournament champion? But what a close match, a very intense matchup there, and what a series to watch. Definitely the closest series that we've had so far, versus regarding any of the players here so far. So now Corona taking that lead there. We could see the bracket possibly reset. Mystery could get his revenge and reset the bracket, and we could have another BO5 matchup if that does happen. So anything could really it's really up in the air so far as who can take home the crown here, as we have a lot of champions here. The the playing field evening God, I can't even speak, but it's evened out here. So let's go ahead and head back to the match here. Mystery versus Salubris. I don't know if this was the warm-up or not. All right, so now we have Mystery versus Salubris, and let's kind of see. Good luck, have fun versus these two. they're going to skip the warm-up right away, and let's go ahead and we're going to set up for the last final match of the semifinals here, Mystery versus Salubris. So let's kind of see how this will turn out. And for some reason, it seems like my music there. All right, so now Mystery with a huge spike there against Salubris there. What a clean playing field it seemed. Oh, there goes a miss drop there. Crucial there for Mystery. That could be a top out if Salubris manages to dance strike through this and set up Mystery for a counter play there. But Mystery does a nice job. What a amazing recovery there from Mystery, not only cleaning up the garbage that was set up from the miss drop, but also getting the top out on the Salubris. And that's going to be a 1-0 series lead. What a statement to make coming in from the save there. Mystery 1-0 so far into this series, as we see. What a clean, just cleans it up. An amazing recovery coming in from Mystery, saving that match. So we do see Mystery coming in, taking the lead here once again, taking charge with with a cleaner playing field versus Salubris. Now Salubris does a nice job of down stacking here as well. So like I said, this could be still anyone's game in this particular match, but Mystery taking control of the series so far versus Salubris. And now it seems to be kind of an even playing field with Salubris taking that advantage. He does have a lower playing field, but there is some garbage building up on Salubris' side of the grid, and that could be some more potential garbage if the eyepiece does not come in. And there goes the eyepiece there for a nice Tetris. Mystery almost could have got that aggressive playstyle, but there goes a huge spike there coming in from Mystery. Once again, it could be another setup there. T-spin double coming into a T-spin double once again into another Tetris. That's going to be a top out there coming in from Mystery, and that's going to be a 2-0 series lead. This is now match point. Will Mystery get the sweep, or can Salubris get the reverse sweep into this series and make an upset here versus Mystery to go on to the finals, as we see a huge stack of garbage coming in versus Mystery's grid as well. But can Mystery do that recovery here once again and set up another down stack combo, as we see? Quite a matchup that we see here today. Salubris doing an amazing job here, making the deep tournament run regardless versus all these players in the lower bracket. But now we see a bit of a miss drop coming in from Salubris that might cost him the match. We do see a danger of topping out here on Salubris' screen at the moment. That could be a top out. The eyepiece is not going to go down. There goes the eyepiece, quickly gliding that eyepiece to the left side of the well. That's going to be an amazing save coming in from Salubris. And now that recovery from this down stack combo is also going to pay him pretty well. And now Mystery going to be topped out against Salubris, now making this a 4-game series, possibly to a 5-game series, taking that match handedly, and that's going to be a 2-1 series. So Salubris is still down in the series, but if he wins this next matchup, could take control of the series again and make this a tied series and have us going to a game 5. Can Salubris get that upset, even being down in the series, or can Mystery regain control in this other match here and see if we can have a rematch in the finals? Like I said, it is still up in the air, but Mystery seems to be kind of coming away with the lead so far, putting a lot of garbage onto Salubris' screen, as we can see. Salubris with a kind of a miss drop there from the L piece, and that could be it with a almost there. It is in danger of topping out here soon, missing the eyepiece drop, and that's going to be a top out there from Mystery on the Salubris. GG for Mystery, now breaking a rematch into the finals versus Corona. Just that last crucial drop there, missing the eyepiece on the left side of that grid, and that unfortunately placed Salubris in a dangerous position, forcing him to top out. But still, nonetheless, a great appearance, great tournament run from Salubris, coming to the semifinals, challenging Mystery for that spot into the finals matchup there versus Corona. But nonetheless, great tournament from Salubris, and we definitely will see a lot more on. So GG once again, a great matchup from both players, great match from Salubris as well. And let's go ahead and move on into the grand finals here for the Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25. Let's go ahead and update these brackets here once again. Mystery coming in with a nice 3-1 series win. And now we do have ourselves a rematch here in today's tournament. Corona versus Mystery. Will the second seed get that victory reclaimed again in this matchup, or will Mystery make this a 2-series and reset the bracket? Let's kind of see how that goes on. Double brackets are dangerous in this position here. Let's go ahead and see how that works out. So now Mystery and Corona, here we go, getting ready for these finals. Let's see if they will skip the warm-up or continue to play it out. I'm gonna drink my water now. All right, so currently we are waiting on Corona to join the match up so far. So once Corona is able to join us, we will go ahead and get him into the matchup. So this could possibly be the last match of the tournament, or the brackets can reset if Mystery manages to win in this series. The bracket will reset, forcing Corona to have to win again before winning the title there. But if Corona wins, that would be the end of the series and the tournament as a whole. So this is this makes the stakes just a bit higher there. Corona doesn't win. I mean, if Mystery wins, he does have to challenge again and see if he can repeat and replicate the reset, what happens from the reset bracket. But Corona doesn't seem to want to let that happen with a early lead there in that garbage count. Mystery with a bit of a mess up there from the T piece, and now Corona kind of going away with the lead right now. There goes an early top out there from Corona, 1-0 in the series lead. 1-0 in the series so far, leading on, and now taking command of the series so far. What a clean well coming down the middle, and that's going to be a lot of danger on Mystery's end there, unless Mystery can go ahead and set up a nice down stack combo here. Mystery trying to counterplay, but Corona was able to catch the play there right as it happened and prevented that down stack from getting too dangerous there on his end. So let's kind of see what will happen, as a result of this. So let's kind of yeah, so there is a bit of an even playing field, but Mystery is coming away with the lead so far. Corona, though, still leading the series 1-0, and a bit of a misdrop there, but still cleaning this up pretty well. A low playing field for Corona, now taking control of this match so far, and Mystery with a bit of that misdrop there, was missing the setup there from the T-piece there. Overhang was not coming in, and it seems like Corona almost got that top out position there. Mystery is in danger of topping out here soon. There goes a forward setup into a T-piece. There goes a huge combo there coming in from Corona, and that's going to be a 2-0 series lead from that top out. And now Corona is in match point versus Mystery. What a series coming in so far. This is an intense finals here. Corona once again taking command of the series, but can Mystery reverse sweep at this point? Let's see what happens here. Now Corona with another setup there, and it seems like Mystery with a few of those misdrops there, costing him a little bit too much perhaps, but Corona making the misdrops of his own, but now putting on a lot more garbage, a lot more pressure on the Mystery, pressure of topping out here soon. And Corona is going to win that series 3-0. GG for Corona, taking home the series and becoming another reigning Tetris Tuesday champion, reclaiming that title. So GG for Corona, you're reigning Tetris for Tetris Tuesday tournament number 25. What an amazing match. GG Corona once again, 3-0 the series lead there in that rematch, proving that's that first match was not just the hype, but also a well-deserved tournament win there. But once again, also a great match coming in from Mystery as well. A great tournament run. Both of these players make it to the finals, but in the end, Corona just edging out slightly there to reclaim that legacy versus Mystery. So now we have possibly an established rivalry here coming into the Tetris Tuesday tournaments. Corona versus Mystery, two sworn rivals here, striving for the top, striving for those final appearances and final wins. Yeah, so welcome also Pizza and Corona and anyone who has joined us just now. Unfortunately, we have just finished the finals of the Tetris Tuesday tournament today, but before we go off, we do have a few things to say. So don't click off just yet, folks. First of all, welcome Pizza. Glad to see you here. How's it been? We're doing great here. Glad to see that you're doing great as well. And Delicious FAQ and also Corona, thank you all for keeping us up to date here. So, with that being said, once again, congratulations to Corona, but we do have one thing to say. So do not forget, before we go off into our raid, the VTV Christmasathon 2019 this year from December 17th to the 21st, benefiting the American Cancer Society, 4-day marathon event on this channel. 4 days straight. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of different streamers that are going to be streaming for this event on this channel. The whole community of VTV comes together, not just the Tetris players, but people from all around different areas of the community. So this is definitely an event that you don't want to miss. Like, I know it sounds like I'm just speaking out of hype, but seriously though, this is an event that once people see it, once they experience it, we always kind of want to come back for more, and it's just an amazing experience to be a part of. So whether or not you're a streamer or just somebody who wants to come in and view, and even if you don't support the cause and whatnot, you can still just come in, support the event, lurk around, say hi during this 4-day event. And trust me, it is something you don't want to miss, because if you miss it, you're definitely missing out. One of the biggest events here on VTV of the year, the VTV Christmasathon 2019, 17th to 21st. Don't miss it. It's going to be live 4 days straight, starting at noon PST on the 17th, the week before the holidays really kick it off. So we're going to be kicking off the holidays like that with this huge event there, seeing different people around the community. So anyway, you can go on Discord for more info. There is an announcement on Discord. There is also a sign-up sheet if you are a streamer and want to stream with us for this marathon. We definitely invite you to do so. Go ahead and sign up on the link there. Delicious was a previous streamer on the Summer Splash 2019 event, and you can ask him if you want from his experience. But we always have a lot of fun here, doing these events. But anyway, we're going to talk about that more later on. Just be sure to look at the Twitter, retweet that pin post at Variety TV. Look at the Twitter or the Discord for more info on the Christmasathon 2019 this year. So with that being said, thank you all so much for coming. Just all the Tetris staff. We have Ritabiga, Tetris, JS Mods, Delicious, helping us out here today. A lot of good helping hands today. And let's go ahead and do a nice little raid for one of our fellow VTV casting team members. Let's go ahead and see who is online right now. So we're going to raid the Mike Maverick AG. The Mike Maverick AG, another one of our fellow streamers here on VTV. Also somebody who's been very participant in our marathons. So we do definitely encourage y'all to go ahead and do that raid. So we're going to do VTV raid, do whatever emotes you want, but go ahead. We're going to start a party coming on there on Mike Maverick AG's channel. So let's going to do a raid. The Mike Maverick AG. So once again, thank you all so much for joining us for today's tournament. We are live every Tuesday at 2 p.m. PST. And if you're new, go ahead and follow the channel to stay up to date with that as well, as you'll catch us every single week. And be sure not to miss Splatter Days every Saturday from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, once again, the something special was during your matchup. But anyway, I'm gonna close off with the something special there with that. But we'll see you next time, folks, live on the VTV channel for more Tetris live. So see you next week at 2 p.m., folks. And let's go ahead and get this raid started. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Wow! Raid time! Oh my god, this is a raid! Guys! You know what this means, guys? You know what this means? Oh my god, you know what that means? It's time for the Big Chungus raid! That's right! Here's the Big Chungus! Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus, oh! Yeah! Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus. Woo! Little Big Chungus.